But in studio, we're going to talk about security, which is very important in our day-to-day activities. Maybe your home, at event, wherever you find yourself, security is very important. We're having a conversation with Ubex Security. So time with Ubex Security, and in studio is Alphonse Daniels, who is the managing director of Ubex Security, and also Adams Akwete, who is the operations manager for Ubex Security. Welcome, gentlemen. I trust the two of you are doing well.
Yeah.
Good. So first of all, let's understand Ubex Security. When we say Ubex Security, what is it about, Alphonse?
Well, Ubex Security is a security company founded in UK, which we moved to Ghana to operationalize in Ghana. We provide event security, and also we do some special, unique services like box sweeping services, investigation, background checks, and airport pickup security.
Wow. So for how long has it been running since you came to Ghana?
We've been running for about 8 years now.
8 good years.
Yeah.
Wow. And before we come to, we know how security is being accepted and all that, people coming in with private security and all that. I would want to speak to Mr. Akwete, ask him that how does it look like when it comes to giving individuals security in the country from your side as the operations manager?
It becomes very difficult at times. The challenges are a lot.
Share with us some of the challenges.
And we encounter very tough guys at times when we try to prevent them from entering an event without any authorized permission or invitation. Some think maybe because you are a security in this our country, people don't really value security. When they hear the name security, they think, okay, you are nobody. So the person tries to enforce him or herself to you that, oh, come on, I can enter here. Why are you preventing me? I'm so and so. So it becomes a very difficult challenge. But with our high level of experience, we try to calm them down. You know how to talk to them so that there will be no chaos around.
Oh, beautiful. So, Alphonse, is there a targeted market that you look at, say, the kind of organizations that you provide security for, individuals you provide security for, if you can help us understand that?
Well, our target is more of the social elite based on the service that we provide, like box sweeping, for instance. It's a kind of service that we provide for this social elite in terms of providing their privacy and information, in the sense that no one can even have that eavesdrop for their information and their privacy. And in terms of organization and individual that are actually holding some sensitive information, we provided this service is kind of doing box sweeping is to determine that your offices are being swept. Yes, for any eavesdropping or someone recording you. I mean, of late we've been hearing leak tape being happening and all that. So we come into as well to box sweep, do the sweeping of your offices, your conference room, to make sure that the environment is safe so that you can have your comfortable conversation.
Well, one would say that there is the police, there is security agencies when it comes to, in terms of the public sector and all that.
Right.
Why would one come in for a private sector to give me security?
Well, not to dive away with it. I mean, most of the times, we as a private security, we involve in private stuff. And also police is as its own, as a government security agency, and he does his own stuff. As a private person, you wouldn't want to call police to come and do box sweeping for you, because box sweeping is a special service. It's not like someone have done something that you will call police, because it's a special service that it is entitled for private security. And also, government institution has to also call the national security for that sake as well. So that's why we as a private security, we are always being called for the private sector.
Beautiful. And Adams, the members you use for the security, say apparatus and all that, How many officials do you have at your end, as in the security officers?
Okay, we have about 4.
4.
Yeah.
And when you go for events and all that, and there is a chaos, how do you go about it? Say you've gone to a place where you've indicated or seen that the people are not adhering to the laid down measures or what they are supposed to do there. The place becomes chaotic, but you're supposed to provide security and all that. How do you go about it?
First and foremost, as a security guard, you go straight to the root of the chaos. So when you get there, definitely most of the time the chaos occurs when maybe 2 or 3 people are having misunderstanding. So first of all, you make sure you target the one who is very aggressive. One becomes very aggressive, so you target that person. You talk to him, you hold his hand, and maybe your one hand on his shoulder, try to talk to him calmly. You'll be very calm with him, because if you don't do that, it's going to be a different story altogether.
True.
So you talk to me, and while talking to him, you try to drive him out of the scene slowly. So you talk to him, and then you'll be pushing him out of the scene slowly. At times, they don't understand. So when it happens like that, you call in for reinforcement. You talk to your colleagues on the gotha. That is, people normally call it radio. So you call your colleagues on the gotha that they should come for support. They should come to your aid. And then when they come, then you try to calm the whole.
Wow, that means you really go under serious training. Alphonse, if you want to share with us how the training takes shape with the kind of security people you put in place before they embark on a particular mission.
Well, it's because we are from, how do you call it, UK. So we've given them a background, UK standard security training. We go through with an entirely 3 weeks training before we can put them on the role as a security guard in our company. So it's actually a role that people take it as a well-built security, but our way of security is more of, how do you call it, customer care service way, how to talk to the guests coming to the event, how to approach them and deal with issues in terms of chaos when it happens. So our service is kind of training that we train our security guards in a way of UK standard security, because we are founded and also operating in UK as well.
Hey, like, UK standard, yeah, is very expensive, isn't it? Because people are saying that I'm coming in for private security and all that, but looking at the kind of maybe the expenses or how much I'm going to pay for it, looking at the kind of service I will get and all that, what will you say about that? Look, the kind of service you provide, does it commensurate or go according to the kind of payment the people you ask your customers to pay? Looking at the fact that now people say that it's quite expensive getting private security.
Right. It varies. It depends on the event, and it depends on what you are coming to ask for. Because one thing that I always say to clients is that when it comes to security, you don't have to bargain for it, because the moment you bargain for it, then you are putting yourself at risk. So I always advise the clients that in terms of, pricing, you didn't need not to bargain for it, because security entails a lot of standard that you are expecting as a client, you are expecting from us to deliver a good service to you. So the moment you bargain, then you are putting us at risk and yourself as well. Wow. So the price varies. It depends on the nature of the service that you come to us with.
Before we go on with your location and also details, how one can contact you and all that, let me ask Adams this. In recent times, you've seen people, you park your car somewhere, and the time you come back from the mall or something, your car has been broken into, your properties have been taken and all that. As a security personnel, what have you picked up from these things, and how can the ordinary Ghanaian deal with these things?
Okay. As a security...
I'm also talking from the point of view that when you go for events, and you are the security man there, or you are manning the place, how you go about ensuring that people's vehicles are also safe.
Okay. What I do is we deploy people on this car park. So when you deploy them, as the security manager, I go around, I keep going around and make sure all my guards are safe and they are not sleeping. Most of the times when your guards find out no one is watching, the place is quiet, they turn out to sleep.
Have you found someone sleeping before?
Oh yes.
And what do you do?
I just alerted him, hey, come on, you can't be doing that on
Yeah,
duty.
you can't be sleeping.
Yes, you can't be doing that. If I see you sleeping, I'm gonna replace you with someone else,
Wow.
or you're gonna go home. Yeah. So you keep going around as the officer or the manager of the security. I do that and make sure no one is sleeping, no one is feeling down. And whenever they need something or security needs something, especially water, when they are thirsty, they become very down. Or some also becomes hungry at a point if the event is taking much time. So you have to be providing them with food and water so they'll keep active and be doing their job. By so doing, no one can enter or break up in car.
But how can people keep their things safe in their cars? Because it's very important. In as much as you are protecting or giving security, we also have to take our security into our own hands, sort of.
Okay, how you can protect your own things in your
Yes.
own car? Your car has to be locked.
Okay.
You're supposed to lock your car whenever you park your car going to any event or any office. You lock your car. If possible, you can hand over your key to the security guard. If only you trust or entrust that security guard, you can hand over your key to him or her to take over your car for you.
Beautiful. So let's now get into your location, and also we've been talking about the homes, offices, and events. Are there other ones too that you do by providing, following a dignitary to places, or protecting or giving that dignitary security?
Yeah, I mean,
Escort.
we do, like I said earlier, box sweeping, for instance, is a kind of service that we as a security company is unique to us, because we engage some social elite people so that we can protect their privacy from information, so that no one can be able to record their information or record their conversation whilst they are in their office. So this is the kind of service that we provide as a security. And also, bearing in mind, some journalists have some sensitive information that you want to safeguard it. And that is where we also come in. So it's not only about the social elite. Some prominent people like MPs, ministers, and top high-ranking people also need this kind of services because they engage and have some sensitive information. So bear in mind, there are so many threats in the system that you could hear that some places are being leaked tape and all that. Some people are recording without people's permission. But how do you determine that this place is being safe? That is where Ubex security will come in to do with the box sweeping to make sure that there is no eavesdropping that will be coming into wherever you are having that search meeting.
Beautiful. So share with us, where are you located? How can one get in touch with the Ubex security?
We're actually located in East Legon, 47 Abochi Street, behind the old Kikibi Street.
And we understand you are doing a training program.
Yeah, we
so
provide. We provide training as well. We are trying to engage the youth employment minister so that we can align with our training courses so that the youth can also be trained.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, because most of the times, the national security actually have picked up to train some personnel, but we want to broaden it so that the public can also engage in such training of the technical surveillance measure. So it's kind of surveillance technical measure in a way that people can also have an idea of the kind of services in your house. Maybe you can as well make sure that your place is being safe from no one recording your conversation with other party that you're having a conversation with.
And for this training, when is it starting, or it's already started?
It's an ongoing training. Yeah, it's an ongoing training.
Okay. And are they supposed to make any financial commitment if you want to be part of this training?
Yeah, I mean, when you call us, our front office will tell you how much it costs and all that, so that, and the things that you need to bring to qualify for the training.
Wow, beautiful. Any final words from the two of you?
I would say that, I mean, the public should be protected
Yeah.
from no one to be recording their conversation. I mean, you might have a private conversation with someone, but the other person is recording. But how would you know the person is recording? There are so many devices that we as well sell in our website that you can purchase, so that to also have it in your pocket. If the person is recording you, you can determine that person is recording you, then you can as well know the kind of engagement that you have with the person.
Beautiful. So you want to engage the services of Ubex security immediately, because you don't know who is recording that conversation. And also when it comes to event too, you would want to also contact them and get that security or safety at your event. Thank you so much, Alphonse Daniels, Managing Director, Ubex Security, and also Adam Zakwete, who is the Operations Manager, Ubex Security. We'll take a